Hi, this is George Alger. Welcome to today's segment of Our Ventura TV. Today we're going to be talking about an artist, or talking with an artist who won a recent award from Artists for a Better World International. The award's called Setting a Good Artistic Example Award. And our guest today is Allison Adams. Welcome, Allison.
Thank you, George. Thank you for having me.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself as an artist?
Well, let's see. I've been painting for about 20 years with some variety in my career. I am a mother of two and I live in Southern California.
All right. So tell us a little bit about this award, or specifically it relates to it's Groundbreaking Girls, your Groundbreaking Girls project. So why don't you tell us about that?
Okay. Well, it had sort of a sad beginning to this particular project, but I do love the direction it took very quickly. My husband of about 10 years had died in 2016. And I went through a rough patch, obviously, as you would. And I found myself a few months later just realizing I needed to pull myself out of that. I was going down instead of sort of moving forward. And I had recently spoken with a friend who got very excited about the story she was writing about Eleanor Roosevelt. And she lit up when she would talk about her, and she just seemed so inspired by her that I felt inspired. And I really didn't even know that much about her, except that she'd been a president's wife. And I mean, I knew a little bit, but suddenly I realized, oh, I could follow stories of women and maybe I could get excited about that, because these stories just sort of take you out of the moment into the spirit that they carried with them. So I painted Eleanor Roosevelt, who was not that easy to paint, I have to say. And then even as I was painting her, I imagined a whole series of women. And I could even picture in my mind maybe just on the library walls or colleges or schools, and eventually galleries. I didn't really know where it was all going to go, but I pictured this army of women that I would paint, and I got so into it right away. I was painting like 2 paintings a week at the beginning. Just turned out so many paintings. They weren't particularly good. I mean, they've gotten better over time, but yeah, this project just took off, and it did inspire me, and I think it inspired other people as well.
Good. And are all the women, historical figures?
Most are historical figures, but over time, I've pulled more people that I find out about now. Like there's a little girl named Sadie that I found out about, who is an inventor. She's probably about 13 now, but she's a young inventor, and she has cerebral palsy. So she invents things to sort of help her with her disability. And her story is like, kids have seen that and they've been inspired because they see someone their own age that's being painted. So I'm moving out of history into now as well. So.
Very cool. Can you comment on this idea of art being a catalyst for inspirational change?
Yeah, I think for me, well, I love art, so I think it's always inspirational, but I think it makes people look at things in new lights, kind of it captures imaginations. It takes things out of the sort of here and now to maybe a more colorful place, or just hopefully, I think it lifts the soul, and so you can see things differently, and kind of tap into other parts of looking at the world.
Cool. And let's suppose someone is either an artist already or interested in becoming an artist, but they actually have an idea that they too want to use art to inspire others. Do you have any words that might, help them along that path?
I think, just just trusting what's inside, trusting what's in there. It takes practice, because I think a lot of times people don't want to show what's inside, because we're surprised. We're surprised at what comes out. But to let it have a life of its own, it does take practice. And I think it takes showing people. I think it takes letting people in as well. Sometimes it needs an audience, because people will see things in a different way than you even meant them. You just have to let it go and be its own thing. But
well said.
Thank you. I get excited about that idea, though, because I just think there's so much hidden beauty in the world, hidden ideas, hidden music, and the only way to get it out there is to make those things.
Thank you. So we're going to wrap up now. Do you have a website that viewers could go to for more information? And excuse me, do you have a summating message for the viewers?
Well, again, my website is groundbreakinggirls.com, and my Instagram also is groundbreakinggirls.com, or groundbreakinggirls. Yeah, keeping the spirit, the good things moving forward. We can do this through creativity. We can do this through storytelling. There's so much that's locked inside that has yet to be released, and I really believe that if we can just kind of keep inspiration as an important thing to reach for, that we can change the world.
Thank you very much, Allison.
Thank you very much.
This is George Alger signing off for this segment of Our Ventura TV. Until I meet again.